Sup guys, let's do this.
What is up, you guys? Claudio back again with another reaction, and this time we have honest trailers. Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. This wasn't suggested by anyone, but I just saw it in the YouTube feed as recommended, and of course because I am subscribed to Screen Junkies. But it looks interesting because, you know, I don't want to say controversy because it really wasn't revolving this movie, but a lot of negative criticisms towards Snyder and the whole thing about the movie being a bit all over the place, you know, that stuff. So it's going to be interesting to see what these guys take on it. I mean, the honest trailers is some good fun, we all know that, but they always have a tiny bit of truth in there. And I don't know, let's check it out. I'm interested in see what the fuck what this is about. I mean, the guys are fucking geniuses. The guys who have Screen Junkies, and also they have the trailer man voice. What do they call it? I think they call him like the voice trailer man or something like that. Anyway, I think it's good stuff. So let's get it. All right, let's get it. Yeah, I can imagine it's been suggested a few times. Let's see their take on it. It's going to be
Zack Snyder and his accurately named production company comes the blockbuster that united the world's two biggest superheroes and divided everyone else. Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. Get ready for the battle of the century between critics and fans that had the movie's most rabid supporters sending out death threats, while its harshest critics refused to admit that anything about it was cool, even though you'd be lying if you thought this wasn't awesome.
That sequence is fucking epic.
And this wasn't ridiculous.
Hey, Martha! Why did you say that then?
Warner Brothers needed a surefire mega hit to keep pace with the MCU. Now, they're pairing a screenwriter who once said, Batman vs. Superman is where you go when you admit to yourself you've exhausted all possibilities, and a director who once said, Batman could get raped in prison. That could happen in my movie? Really strange choices in retrospect. You were promised the dawn of the Justice League, and they delivered an email attachment as the DC Extended Universe kicks off with a folder of low-res QuickTime videos. Who designed the logos? Leaving audiences with a cool new Batman movie, trapped inside a boring, convoluted Superman sequel, trapped inside whatever cartoon Lex Luthor is from.
Ahoy, ahoy! And I am... no, what am I? What was I saying?
The Man of Steel you know and fear has returned. And even he's not sold on the whole Superman gig.
Superman was never real.
Witness the hero who once stood for truth, justice, and the American way stand for booting, moping, and wondering why he even bothers, as the film's main character has nothing to do but silently look constipated, get horrible pep talks from his parents,
Be anything they need you to be. I'll be none of it.
suck at his job,
Who's that?
and refuse to fight back against his toughest opponent yet, cable news.
Superman was involved in the planning of this attack.
He is not a hero.
Must there be a Superman?
Stop scowling and book an interview. Smile.
Yeah.
Go to carpool karaoke and sing that Vibe for Fighting song.
I'm more than a bird. I'm more than a plane.
Oh my god, he's still a beefcake. Those abs are so good, you won't even notice how fake those eggs are. Watch Zack Snyder prove once and for all that the hero he really wanted to make movies about is this guy. Or at least his weird murdery fanfic version.
Yeah.
Ben Affleck shines as Batman, who's one part CrossFit bro, one part Superman, one part Tony Stark, one part Arkham video game, and one part actual bat.
Yeah. That was a cool sequence, though, I thought.
While the world's greatest detective finally gets to do some actual detective work, as the actor we all assumed would be the worst part of this movie is by far the best part of this movie.
Tell me, do you bleed?
Also, everything Wonder Woman did was really cool. Sorry if that seems kind of tacked on and out of place, but you know, so was she.
She with you?
I thought she was with you.
Of course she's with you. You sent her an email like half an hour ago, remember? Watch the Dark Knight grow to hate Superman for clear, obvious reasons, while Superman grows to hate Batman back because Lex Luthor hired someone to kill a criminal Batman branded before he put him in prison, so that when Clark Kent refused to cover the local football team and investigated the Gotham Vigilante instead, he would conclude that... Look, I don't have time to explain the whole thing. Can we just roll Lex's plan real quick? Okay,
Yeah.
let's see here. Okay, right, CIA, yeah. Let's see, okay, well, I don't even remember that part. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, step 9A, yeah, okay, I forgot about that part. Pee in a jar? Man, this is complicated. You don't have to throw everything but the kitchen sink into your evil plan? And
There
there's
it
the
is.
sink. You've been waiting since you were a kid to see these two icons go toe-to-toe. Well, keep waiting for 2 fucking hours through boring congressional hearings.
Let me say at the outset that I'm grateful to our witness.
So much journalism.
Why aren't we covering this?
And a semester's worth of intro to philosophy lectures.
God is all powerful. He cannot be outdone.
To finally get the awesome fight you were promised in the title.
Yeah.
That ends after just 8 minutes because their moms have the same name. I know Batman's hung up on his dead parents, but come on!
He has the power to wipe out the entire human race, and if we believe there's even a 1% chance that he is our enemy, we have to take it as an absolute certainty.
Having a mom changes none of that motivation, no matter what her name is.
Yeah.
You can write all the essays you want, convincing yourself this was brilliant. Then again, dumb is a one-syllable word that covers it pretty well. So suit up for a film that was so
True.
highly anticipated, it could never have lived up to the hype, that had to deliver the fight fans have wanted to see on the big screen for decades, address the controversy around Man of Steel, make enough money to compete with Marvel, be a sequel to Man of Steel, and a Batman solo movie, pander to jar of pee enthusiasts, form the Justice League, introduce Wonder Woman, The Flash, Aquaman, Cyborg, Lex Luthor, Parademons, Doomsday, Steppenwolf, the death of Superman? Whose idea was it to cram all this into one movie? They just burned through like 6 movies worth of good material.
Yeah.
But at least Suicide Squad looks pretty cool though, right? Starring
True.
Batfleck Forever, Last Son of Krypton, Lady in the Water, Jeremy's Iron, Hector Salamanca, Teenage Mutant Abomination
Hector's-
Lord of the Rings Cave Troll, Max
Yeah, that's
Landis,
true.
Worst
Max
product placement
Landis, of course.
ever. What the hell's even happening here? I had to ask like 10 hardcore DC fans, and even some of them didn't know. Xena, Warrior cameo. A Democratic senator from Kentucky? Sure, why not? Tonight, a comedian died in Gotham. Martha
Yeah.
Wayne and Martha Kent. Oh, now I get it. Nope, still dumb. Fans v. Batman v. Superman. V. critics v. other fans. V. executives. V. Zack Snyder. V. expectations. Can't do them all justice.
How come Dad never left Kansas?
You let him die in a tornado, remember? Wish this Honest trailer was even longer? Well then click the box on the left to watch the Batman v Superman Honest Trailer Ultimate Edition.
Oh, they have an Ultimate Edition.
Batman and Superman. It's uncut and uncensored, filled with even more jokes and rants we tacked on to get you to watch it twice, just like BBS did. And don't forget, starting this Thursday, we will be broadcasting live from San Diego Comic-Con for Screen Junkie Central, featuring celebrity editions of all your favorite SJ shows that you truly will not want to miss. So click the box on the right to register and watch for free. In Mother Russia, Pokemon catches you. Pokemon Go is Skynet.
Oh, really?
You rusty potato, I will stab you with a moldy spoon. I am Sporadicus. Prepare to suckle from the teat of defeat.
Thoughts?
Yeah, guys. Well, he said it all, I think, anyway. Man, these guys are cool. I will have to tell you once again, please head over to Screen Junkies and drop them a like at least. subscribe to their channel. Their content is amazing. I didn't know that they have a longer version of this. I didn't know that, because if I've known, then I would react to that one instead, because more jokes or whatever or whatnot, something like that. I think like this movie gets a lot of shit from a lot of people. Semi-rightfully so, not completely. I didn't think the movie was shit. I didn't. Was I disappointed? Yes, I was, because of the obvious reasons that they crammed in too much shit in one movie. Even though the movie was over 2.5 hours, it was still too much for it to process. They wasted a lot of minutes talking about pretty much irrelevant shit, things that didn't really matter to the plot itself or what we were about to see at the later part of this movie. But still, it needed to happen. Batman v Superman, here it is. Martha, that whole thing was kind of fun. But my hopes are in Suicide Squad, because it does look cool. As I've said before, during those trailer reactions, I am a bit worried. I am a bit concerned about the fact that they may do this again. A lot of characters, a lot of people need to take space and show themselves, and the contracts and the A-list celebs, actors, actresses need to be in the front, basically. Stuff like that makes, I think, the whole movie a bit more complex than we know. Stuff like that. But then again, as I said in the comment section to one of you guys who were talking about this, Marvel did pull it off with Guardians of the Galaxy. We know of Captain America, the Avengers, and when they did Captain America, the last one, whatever the name was, Civil War, that they had prepared us with these characters for so long. We already knew them. We have tons of layers on those characters. We cared about those characters. We rooted for one team or the other or whatever. We were really involved in that story. That is what I believe made that movie so great. That I were really invested in the characters. Not so much with this one. And what I mean when I said that they could do like Guardians of the Galaxy was that Marvel actually pulled it off with that movie. That's what I wanted to say, basically. Marvel did pull it off with Guardians of the Galaxy. We did care about Star-Lord. We did care about Groot, Gamora. We did care about Drax and all these other characters in the movie. Even though it was one movie, it tied it up really good in that one, I think. And that is the best example I can give you. And I hope that DC does something similar in the Suicide Squad. Because as I said, Marvel pulled it off with the Guardians of the Galaxy. You need to introduce this to a whole new audience who doesn't know the backstory to Katana and her sword and why it lives. The whole thing about her husband. You don't need to do that. You can't expect the audience to know shit that we comic book lovers know going into the theater. And that's what I thought Guardians of the Galaxy did perfectly, to be quite honest. And I really fucking hope that they pulled it off now with Suicide Squad. So yeah, I'm not talking about the tone of the movie. I'm not talking about message or what. I'm just talking about, you need to have a certain way to make it, stick, glued together. The story cannot be all over the place, and you cannot have characters that you don't care about. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, fuck that. I'm not gonna rant anymore about this. This video was fucking awesome. Head over there, drop them a like, as I said. Subscribe to these guys if you haven't before. I would appreciate it greatly because their content is fucking awesome. Of course, I would appreciate a like. If you haven't subscribed already, do so, and I hope I won't disappoint. And yeah, guys, hopefully I see you guys in the next video.